From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Golden Gophers offense will take the field first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other runners.
Breaks into the open. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And right on the heels of the pick six, they run the offense out there to try to grab an 8-0 lead. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the 2-point conversion. Give this team 8.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Running inside. It's Taylor. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give is to Taylor. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. A third down try for the offense. To the ground to try to pick up. It's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They punt it away on fourth down. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The Buckeyes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Here's Julian saying to throw. That's reeled in. It's Johnson.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for room, it's Jackson. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Julian with the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Sayin swings it out to the flat. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Fourth down, Sayin. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Again, it's Sayin. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll run it on the counter. To the 15. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Sayin knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job.
Grabs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. The run inside. It's Taylor. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Tracy.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Golden Gophers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Trying the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to adjust the pattern. Zayn. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Back to throw, it's Zayn. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. Maybe a crease. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
The defense selling out to stop it on 3rd and super short. They don't bring him down, Jesse. Next thing you know, he's in the 2nd level.
You're absolutely right. 3rd and inches like that. If you just get a little crease offensively, it can be a big play. In the back that time, hit the hole and show off his speed.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hayes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The Golden Gophers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Got room to work. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Here comes the heat. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
And the Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Going for the big play. Got it down the field. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. This offense tried to go right back to the well or right back to the air, and the defense was ready this time.
And a great response from the defense. You give up a big play, a huge chunk play that you didn't want to give up. Don't hang your head. Now play the next play. Played it aggressively, went and got the sack. Way to respond.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The offense has it first and 10 from their own 20. A run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Running inside, it's Jackson. There's a crease. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, say it. Trying to set up the screen. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff, it's Jackson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Say it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Over the middle, it's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. St. Clair. Get it out on the screen. On the move at the 30. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air. It's St. Clair. Gets it to the back. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. The offense changing the play. Back to pass. Fires left side, it's Smith. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Again, it's St. Clair. Fires to the big fella. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. If it's working, why change it in that running game? Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring...
Could be an alley. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the counter. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Sends it back in motion. The run inside. It's Lindsey. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the...
Got a little grass. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing St. Clair. He'll pull it down and run. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Trying to move them on the counter. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Fires it down the seam. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for room, it's Jackson. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Snags it and he's open. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Offense set on first down. Tavian St. Clair. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
To the air, it's Lindsey. It's complete on the right side. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. St. Clair. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's West. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Throwing St. Clair. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Lets it fly. With the catch, it's Taylor. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. The throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. As we head into the 4th quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the two backs stack up. to work in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Taylor. Hard, and runs through another guy. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running back searching for a hole. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Now facing a third and long. St. Clair. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead, they've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The run inside. It's Taylor. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. There he goes! That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might be changing the route. St. Clair makes the catch. It's West. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's West. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Throwing St. Clair. Grabbed behind the line. It's West. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Pocket breaking down. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Dead center perfect. That puts them on top here in the 4th.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Got it behind the line. It's Thompson.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. There's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Wants to throw again. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Taylor. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And he got it! And they take the lead inside a minute to play.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The
drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move, it's West. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. All tied up, under a minute to play. Tavian St. Clair. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun on 3rd down, St. Clair. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
That is exactly what this offense needed. The clock's winding down. You got to make a play. You go to your big play wide receiver. He chews up some yards. This offense is in a great spot.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. St. Clair. He's got him. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
And the Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Again, it's St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a...
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Speeding down the left side. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. No. Flip the script. The big pick 6. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.